So Matt told me to meet him in the basement of Gebhards. What does he have in store today? Let's do this. What are you doing? What's going on, Matt? And of course, my friend Robert. And we're in the basement at Gebhards. Why are we down here, Matt?
Oh, it seems safer. You kept asking me to do shit up there. You needed a little.
Oh, so you're hiding from your own employees.
You could say that.
I see we got some beers to try.
Rogue Dead Guy from Oregon, and then we've got the. This is the Palatine Pills.
What is that?
Suarez Brewing in upstate New York. It's a lager. They only do lagers up there, and they do some fantastic beers.
I can't wait to try them, but
We'll have fun.
if we're in the basement, we got to show the people the murder room.
Well, that's why we have the Dead Guy.
Oh,
Find a dead guy in the murder room.
clever! All
Let me
right.
show you. This came with the building. We didn't have to pay any extra for it.
All right, let's.
Look at that, huh?
Is this a trick?
No trick.
Are
Just
you sure?
go right in. Just
Oh,
go
yeah,
all
just
the
go
way
right
in.
in. Hey! What?
What a shithole.
I feel like I'm on the Titanic. What is
Yeah, if you
this?
you didn't have to pay for your ticket.
Holy crap! What was this?
I don't know.
You have no
I have
idea?
no idea. Besides a torture chamber and murder room, I think this was just a brick storage zone.
I thought you were gonna show me the old timey beers you got.
Well, I'll show you those too, but I don't keep them in the murder room.
All right, let me see those.
Here's a collection of some really rare, wonderful, and old beers. Most of these are 10 to 20 years old. And boy, there's some specimens.
What is that?
This one's the Oude Keus from Hansens in Belgium. One of these beers, this thing will age for 30, maybe even more years. But really, really wonderful stuff. Maybe one of these days we'll get into one of these guys.
Well, if we get enough people watching these shows, then that'll be the tease. We'll open that up as a celebration, right?
Yeah, we'll sacrifice.
How many? How old is that?
This one is, let's see here. Well, there's no date on the label here, but I would venture to say it's at least 15 years.
Nice. This is like cool, man.
Yeah, there's some funky stuff in there for sure.
How long have you been collecting beers?
Since before I was allowed to. I think I got stuff that I started collecting when I was 19. But you can't just age any beer. It's got to be
right.
It's got to be a specific style of beer that can withstand that.
See, when I was growing up, I had a beer can collection, and you have actual beers.
Yeah.
Because we never found a beer can that was actually full. They would be in some dumb dump somewhere that you had to dig through to find. Remember the Billy beer? Are you old enough to remember
I know
Billy beer?
Billy Carter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy Carter. Oh, Jimmy Carter.
Do you feel tall down here, Robert?
I do feel tall.
Robert feels tall down here.
I feel like a giant.
Yeah, you ready yet?
Oh, wait, we got to show this off, and then we're going to try some beers. What the hell is this?
Used to be the elevator lift
What, from back in the day?
from back in the day. Yeah.
So this thing is over 100 years old?
easily.
Easily over 100 years old.
Yeah.
We don't make stuff like that anymore. Have you gone in the shaft?
No. I try not to.
All right, let's go try those two beers.
Do it.
I'm still trying to figure out what the label is.
It's a dead guy.
I understand it's a dead guy, but it looks like it's a monk. Is he a
Dead
monk?
guy. I guess he could be a monk. I mean, he still has a full beer with that on top.
Yeah.
Could have been dead that long. But this one's a Maibach from Rogue. Rogue's one of the American craft breweries that's been around a very long time. And this is one of their flagship brews, which is a Maibach, like I said, 6.8%. It's a little bit malty.
Little malty.
It's got a little bit of a hop bite to it.
Robert, you like malty?
I love malting.
Prove it. Smile after you sip it.
All right, try that, Robert. What do you think?
Be honest, Robert. your silly eyes.
Oh, no, that's great.
I don't know what I'm smelling for, but it smells it smells good. What do you do when you're smelling this crap?
What you want to do is you want
you
to spin it around.
swirl it, do
You do. Just like with wine, you're oxidizing the beer.
Okay.
You're oxidizing the liquid, which is going to open up the ester and all the other aromatic profile.
Ooh. What are the flavors in this?
Well, it's a little sweet and a little bitter.
Right.
So that sweetness, you're going to have a little bit of like caramel and then some sort of like toasted malt. Right? And the bitterness, it's not too hoppy.
No.
But it does end up a little bit dry. Just keep drinking it.
That's really good. You know that we're in that murder room. How old? When was this building built? Do you know?
Late 19 teens.
All right, so like 100 years ago, 100,
Approximately, yeah.
105 years ago or so. So the house I grew up in Jersey, all right, about 19 miles west of Manhattan. The house I grew up in was a mansion. It was built in 1912. It was a mansion at that time, and it's only 7 bedrooms. But in our basement, we had a room like this. We had a room like this. I'll bet you.
Did you get a good pegging in that room?
We're back to that again. I'll bet it's somewhat sealed. I'll bet you that the newer brick than late teens, 18, 19, or whatever. So the house I grew up in had one of those like random flipping rooms, brick on the side. There was a hole in it that went under the foundation. We lived on a corner, sort of like, on a hill. So the town historian tells us that during Prohibition would hide liquor. Like they would run it through a hatch in the front, hide the liquor in my old basement. So when the town historian told me that, my brother and I went down there and we found old bottles, and the beer you had over there reminded me they were empty, but there were old liquor bottles.
Wow.
All the way in the back underneath that. This could have been a speakeasy.
Could have been.
I bet you it's as easy as this. It was before refrigeration, so they probably kept their beer cold in that creepy cellar called the murder room.
Bunch of ice picks on the floor.
Yeah.
So we'll have to come back and do like a ghost hunters kind of thing with like the blue lights and all
Yes.
that. Right?
Check for sperm.
Come real late.
I was going to say blood, but sure.
No, let's not do that.
Right, health code.
All right.
This will be a little bit of a palate cleanser. So the pills are quite a bit lighter than that Maybach that we just had. I mean, you can see the color in there. That's a beautiful.
Oh, that's
beer.
nice.
Straw golden.
Oh, I can see everybody.
That was the same color as your skin, Robert. You might want to go to the doctor.
What are you saying? I have a problem? I'm a little jaundiced?
All right.
Hey, while you
Suarez.
pour my beer, you got to talk about your hat. The Little Longhorn Saloon. Oh, damn, I think that's Austin, Texas.
That is Austin. Actually, that's the bar where I proposed to my wife.
Really?
And it's a special bar. It's not just a regular old Texas bar, but it's the home of Chicken Shit Bingo. So, took my current wife there and proposed to her on stage in front of a few hundred people at Chicken Shit Bingo, and she said yes.
Why do they call it chicken shit bingo?
Because it's chickens and they shit on the numbers.
It shits on the number, and you either win or you lose.
Robert, you've been doing radio as long as I have. You never did the cow bingo?
No.
So it's similar to the chicken shit bingo. The problem is the cows like take a crap every 30 seconds. So it was really tough
So
to.
we always have a winner.
Well, no, it was really tough to figure out who won.
Yeah,
Yes.
Right.
All right. So tell us about this beer, there, Matt.
All right. So these guys, like I said,
Let
the
me,
Suarez family brewery, they believe they only make lagers. Now this would be the best example of a lager, the Pils, which it's very difficult to brew for a pretty mild style of beer. It's a lot of intricacies, a lot of time involved. and maturation, and that's how you get that clean, crisp flavor. A little bready, slightly malty, and not very hoppy in the end. So I suggest we try this together.
Cheers.
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 Happy
Cheers.
basement beers. How clean is that?
That's nice.
That's a real.
That's a nice.
It's a nice beer. My wife.
Oh, that's good. That's a good drinking beer right there. I would have that with a little, I don't know, plate of chicken wings there.
Chicken wings and
Wait,
pretzel, yeah.
Without the chicken shit.
No shit, no chicken shit wings.
No.
They don't sell wings at.
We should bring
the
chicken
Longhorn.
shit bingo to Gebhards here. You
Basement?
think the city would have oh, why don't we do cockfighting down here? Bro.
Maybe we just do chicken shit fights.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
this is. What do you think, Robert?
I like it. This is good. It's nice. It's crisp. It's like you said, it's good. This reminds me of a marathon beer. This is something I think you can start at noon on a Saturday
Yeah.
and go through till.
26.2 of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Go 12 hours. So more than that, 24, right? 2 an hour. Math. And you'd be, you'd have to take an Uber home, but you wouldn't be stupid.
Or
Right.
a taxi, yeah.
When did you
Sure.
realize you were lost in your story there?
When I was thinking about how drunk
I'm
I'd
looking for a
be.
cab to get out of here. Go back to your room.
Okay.
I like drinking in the basement at Gebhards.
I do too. I do it a lot.
It's nice because I'm not a people person. This speaks to me,
I don't like people either.
right? All right, what did we drink today?
So we had the Dead Guy, we had the Palatine Pills. Dead Guy from Rogue.
Right.
They actually made a whiskey out of that beer.
Oh, hello.
Oh, really?
Terrible.
Is it?
To
It's
be
not
honest.
good. I like
But
the
the beer
honesty,
itself is good.
but it looks like he's wearing a fez hat or something,
It's a
right?
bishop's hat. As a former Catholic,
Right.
I can tell you that's a bishop's hat.
When did you get right?
Huh? When
did
they
you-
threw me out for
drinking?
for believing women should have a choice.
Oh,
I'm an ally.
up top, but cheers to you. I believe in women's rights to choose what to do with their damn body. Hell yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
And then this was the second one.
Right, that's right. The Suarez Brewery. Suarez family brewery,
Right.
excuse me. Palatine Pills.
All right.
Heck of a beer.
Thank you. Robert, thank you. This was a pleasure.
I love drinking down in the basement at Gebhards.
Except for the long-winded story about your old house. But besides that, this was a pleasure.
You're welcome.
All right, let's go check out the civilization.
Yeah, let's do it.
People.
Yes. All right. Thanks for checking out the beer show.
Beer, 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 beer. Ah, civilization.
See you next time.
All right. Now that that's over, where were we?